Next is the another one problem which you have to find out the centroid. This is the given section which is being given. You can see here in the textbook they have given this dotted line as a showing this as a rectangle, but in examination it will not be shown, but you have to make it. See here, this is a section it is given. So this is a one rectangle. Okay, see how we have to get it as a rectangle. I will tell you later. Okay. See here, this is a right angle triangle. This total length is 120 meter, 60 plus 60, so that is this equal to this one. This side is equal to this side. Okay. See here, this is 120 meter, but here the length is not given, but the radial distance is given. From here to here it is 50 meter. From here to here also it will be 50 meter. From here to here it will be another 50 meter. So it will be 100. So 100 by 120 meter. So it will be rectangle one. Okay. So this is a circular of a radial distance of 60 mm. Okay. And this is what the distance of this radius, this circular. This is another one circle with the radial distance of 50 mm. So you have to find out the centroid of this section. You have to do it. So first take the section like this. Take individual section, section 1, section 2 and section 3. Okay, carefully you have to see, very carefully. See, say take this is the section 1. Okay, so in the section, if it is a rectangle or a square, exactly at the center it will comes into CG will comes at the exactly at the center. Okay, so 60 plus 60, so totally 120 meter. So exactly at 60 CG will arises. So this is about x-axis. This is about like this x-axis, but for y-axis, how this is the y-axis. Okay, now for the y-axis, what is the radial distance? This is the radial distance of 50 mm they have given. Okay, so this is 50 by this is 50, so means exactly at the 50 meter. Here from here to here it is 50 meter. The CG will arises 60. So if you take this one as an this one as a y-axis and this one as an x-axis, in the beginning only whatever the section they give in the left extreme corner, you make the x-axis and y-axis this C point as origin. Okay. So from here to here 60 meter, 60 mm, and from here to here it is 50 mm. So 60 by 60 comma 50 will be the CG of this section of the rectangular section. Okay. So the same thing for the circular section also. See, this is the fourth section. This I will come to the later, but you come for the second section. In this, the CG will arises from, if you come from here it is a 2/3, if you come from the here it is 1/3. Okay, so the length whatever they here you can see here 60 plus 60, so it will be 120. So length will be the base of the right angle triangle will be 120 meter. So CG will be arises at the 1/3 from this distance. If you come from from this side it will be 1/3. If you come from this side it will be 2/3. So you take from 1/3 from here. So distance will be 1/3. 1/3 now. 1/3 of the base distance is, you can see here 60 plus 60, it is 120. So 120. So if you do cancel, so 3 4s are 40. So at a distance of 40 meter, CG will arise. That is x distance. But what about the y distance? See here, the height of this this section in the question only they have given. You can see here, observe, the height is 60 mm. So CG will arises. The CG will arises from here to here. It is the distance. Here it is the CG will arises from here to here distance. If you come from this side, it will be 1/3 only. Okay. So if you come from an origin, either you go this direction, either in the y direction or x direction, CG will be arises at the 1/3 distance. So again it is 1/3 of what is this the height of the this rectangle, that is 60 mm. So 60 mm will be the height, so that's why one third of that's why it is one third of 60. So if you cancel it, you will get 20. Okay, so that's why CG here the height is 20 mm. Okay. So here it is 40 mm, here it is 20. So this is how the location of this section. Okay, next, this the first is over, second is over, next you come for third one. Okay. uh, Next one is the semicircle. Okay, in the semicircle the centroid will locates exactly, see here, if you take a consider, if you take a circle, see here, if you take a circle, okay, the center exact, the center will lie exactly at this section. Okay. So if you take half of the section, if you take half of the section, the centroid should locates at this point. Okay, exactly at this one. Okay, but half it has been removed, half it has been removed. Okay, now the center will lies, but if you come exactly from this line, it should lies here. But if you take a semicircle, it lies exactly on this x-axis, but it will lies somewhere here. Okay. This you should be known. Okay. The if you take a semicircle, see here, I will draw a clean diagram. See here, this is a semicircle, the point lies, see this is the x-axis. Okay, so the centroid will lies exactly here. Okay. The lies exactly on this line only, but at what distance it is locating. So here this you, the length of this one you can measure very clearly, that is from here to here it is radial distance r, but here to here distance is the, we have derived from the equation 4r by 3 pi. Okay, so we have the to know the distance of from here to here, it is 4r by 3 pi. From here to here it is distance is radial distance. Okay, so radial, only this distance is a unknown, that's what you have to be determined. Okay, the same thing here also, the see here, this is the semicircle, the centroid will lies on this line only, but at what distance it is lying, either it is lying here, where, at what distance, the distance is nothing but 4r divided by 3 pi. Okay, so for radial distance is 50, so put that 50, you will get 4 into 50 divided by 3 pi. Okay, you will if you multiply, you will get 200 plus 200 divided by 3 pi. Okay, so the centroid you have to determine for the semicircle. Be careful, for a semicircle, it centroid will lies only on this line only, but at what distance from or from an origin to here it is unknown. Okay, that it will be determined by using 4 or by 3 pi. Okay, so this is how you have to determine about for the semicircle. Next you come for the circle. Okay, circle, for a circle what you have to do is, see here exactly, this is the rectangle one, rectangular, here it is a the total length here it is a 60, here it is 50 plus 50, 100, exactly at the center of the rectangle. If you take from that center only 20 mm with the radial distance, you got one circular. Okay, so the CG of this circle will lies exactly at the center only, so no need to find for the this circular section. Okay, the CG you can find it very easily. Okay, now what you have to do is area 1, area 2, area 3 and area 4 you have to take it. Okay, so draw a table. This is the individual component, a component 1, component 1, 2, 3, 4 you have to draw it. Now you have to find out the area of individual one. First one you have to find out the area, then x distance and y distance of from each the CG of each area. Okay, you have to find it with respect to origin, with respect to this, the with respect to this origin, individual centroid whatever this CG will arises, the from here to here the distance you need to be determined. That's what your main objective is. Okay, in first one you take this one area, this one. So what is that? This is a rectangle, so length into breadth, length is 120, this is 100, 50 plus 50 100, so 120 by 100 area. First one is over. Okay, next you come for second one. In the second one, the base length is 60 plus 60. This is 60 plus 60, it will be totally 120 is the base of this right angle triangle. Okay, this height it is given in the question only, it is 60 mm. Okay, 60 mm is the height, it is given. So it will be right angle triangle, area of a right angle triangle is equal to half into base into height. Base is 120, height is 60. So that's why it is the area is half into base into height. Okay, next third one, the semicircle, the area of the area of the what is that, area of the circle is pi r square. Okay, so this is half of it, so that's why it is pi r square divided by 2. Okay, circle is divided by 2, area of a circle is pi r square. Okay, pi r square, but this is semicircle, so that's why it is divided by 2. Okay, radius is 50, radial distance is 50, you put it 50 and find out the area. Okay, next one is circle. Area of the circle is pi r square. Okay, but you have to be very careful, this hatch portion whatever it is in the dark portion, that is the positive area, and the whatever the unhatched portion is there, that is a negative area. This you have to remove it. Okay, so only whatever the area which has been left out, for that one you have to find out the centroid. See over here, the whatever the this portion is removed. Okay, so consider this is the wooden piece, in this a center hole has been made. For this rest of the area whatever it is there, for that you have to find out the centroid. Okay, so that's why this area you have to be minused, area you minus it, minus pi r square. Area of this circle is pi r square, radial distance is 20 mm they are given, find out the area. Now you come for each x distance of each centroid, you have to find it. Okay, so say in centroid of this one it is 60 and 50. Okay, so directly write x distance is 60 and y distance is 50 for first one. So here see here, x distance is 60 and y distance is 50, it is been written. Okay, you come for the second one. See here, from you want to find out the x distance from here to here it is 40, so you can write directly second one as x distance as 40. Okay, so height, if you come for this height, so you have to take it from this distance. Okay, x distance you can find, you can take it either you can take it from here or here, everything will remain same here only. Okay, the distance it will be 40 if you take here 40 distance. Okay, but if you take CG here, CG which is very far away from the it is very far away from the origin. Okay, so this total height is 100 plus 20, so y distance would be 120. 40 distance is the x distance, but y distance is this plus this one, so 50 plus 50 100 plus 20 120. So that's why the second one y distance is 120. 40 is this distance, x distance is 40, this x coordinate it has been written as 40 and 120 for y. Okay, second one is finished. But if you come for third one, see here, the x distance is, see origin is here. Okay, so it is here 60 plus 60 it is 120, 120 plus 4 into 50 divided by 3 pi, that is 200 divided by 3 pi. Okay, 60 plus 60 it is 120, 120 plus 200 divided by 3 pi. So that's what I have written here. See here, 60 plus 60 is 120 plus 4 into 50 divided by 3 pi, that's what it is written for x. So if you taken for y distance, it is from here to here, that is nothing but 50 mm. So 50 mm is the y distance. See here, y distance is 50 mm I have written. Okay, so next is the fourth one. The see here, the CG of lies with exactly here only. Okay, so x distance is 60, y distance is 50. Okay, so x is 60, y is 50 as I have written. However, it has been here, see here, it is 60 and 50, so it is 60 and 50. Okay, see here it is 50 here, so that's why I have written 50. Okay, next what you have to do is, so area you have determined, x you have determined, y you have determined. I'll repeat once again what we have to do it for x and y. So each individual component CG you will get it. Okay, CG of a rectangle where it lies, CG of a right angle triangle where it is lies, you will be determined by using the formulas. After finding that each individual CG of each individual area from here to here, what is the distance, x distance and y distance, you have to determine that. You have to write it in this tabular column. That's all. That is your main objective. After finishing that, a into x you multiple and write ax, a into y you multiple and write it ay. So like that you fill all the columns of ax and ay. Then your main another object, after multiplying that, this job, this column and this column, there is no job, you have to leave it. Area whatever it is there, you add it all together, you got 18,270. all together ax you multiple and ay you multiple, that's all. Sorry, add it together. Okay, you have to summate it, you have to sum all this four areas. Okay, a into x, this one and this one and this one you add it together. So after adding all together this ax, you get around 1343174 mm cube, you will get it. Okay, next ay, you will this also all together you add it, so you will get around 1165517.69 mm cube. Okay, so next what you have to do is, you have to put it x bar, you have to find out x bar and y bar you have to determine. Okay, so x bar is equal to summation of ax divided by area. Okay, so y bar is also similar. So if you put x bar here, you put x here. Okay, summation of ax divided by a. So if you put y bar, if you are finding y bar, so summation of ay divided by y, that's all. Okay, formulas also very similar. If you are finding y, you put y here. If you are finding x, x bar, you put x here, that's all. Okay, so find what ax and ay value, and a value it is there, substitute it and find it. So ax, if you ax value substitute it and a value substitute it, you got 73.52. so the same thing also here, also in the ay also. See here, y bar also, it is summation of ay divided by area. So ay is 11655.17 and summation of area is 18270.35. Okay, so for this one, by dividing this, you got 63.79. so this is what the y bar is. Okay, y bar is this one. So what is this x bar and y bar means? For this total section, you will get one CG, consider here. Okay, CG is here, the distance from here to here, it is whatever you have been determined, no, whatever you have determined, that is x bar is 73.52. so 73.52 is the CG 73.52 is the CG of this section. Okay, that is x distance, this is x bar. Okay, y bar you have been determined as 63.79. so 63 here from here. Okay, so this distance, so this distance whatever it is there, this is 63, which you have determined 0.79. Okay, 79 63, you got y bar as 63.79. the same answer, it is 63.79. Okay, CG which locates here. So this is how you have to determine the CG of the section. Okay, so you have to remember this is the unhatched portion, so you have to minus it, don't forget this. Okay, so in the formula also, all this ax1 ax area 1 x1 and area 2 x2 plus area 3 x3 minus a4 x4 divided by area 1 plus area 2 divided plus minus area 3. Okay, this you have to don't forget it. If you are doing minus, so in the formula a1 x1, this is a1 x1, this is a2 x2, and this is a3 x3, and this is a4 x4. Okay, so a1 y1, a2 y3, y2, a3 y3, a4 y4. Okay, all this together you have to put it. Okay, this is minus and this is minus and this is minus value. Okay, so you have to put that and you have to find out the rest of the things. Okay, substitute the each values here, this one to here, this one to this one, this one to here, area 1, area 2, area 3, area 4. So substitute it and find out. So that's what the value of this one. Okay, so this is how you have to do the centroid formula, centroid distance you have to find out for the section. Okay, so like this each problem you have to do it.